Commercials on radio in Britain? How dare you! Yes, for many years we didn't have any legal commercial radio, land-based commercial radio in the UK. It didn't start until 1973. In America, of course, way ahead as always. 1922, the first American radio commercial went out. It was a live read. The presenter read it out. That was America in 22. About the same time, we were getting our British Broadcasting Corporation, the BBC. But it took right up until 1972 in the UK for us to get our first commercial radio station, which was LBC, the London Broadcasting Company. So that's when it all started, and we'll put a link to the first ever commercial. And the spot was a 60-second spot for Bird's Eye. Soon after this, in Great Britain, we got a lot of commercial radio stations, one for each region, not more than one, only in London. London had two, Capital Radio and LBC. The rest of the country just had one for each county, really. And they came between 1973, 1975 and 1976. You saw a lot of stations coming on air in the UK, including the one I ended. Well, I worked for quite a few of them, actually. The first one was Radio Trent in 1975, came on July the 3rd. And all these stations, self-financed, all locally owned, not by a large conglomerate as has happened today. What I've done in the description, which may interest you, is a timeline of radio stations in the UK, commercial radio stations that came on air from 1973 onwards. Now, it must be mentioned at this point that we did have a form of commercial radio before this, but that was pirate radio, offshore radio, broadcasting from ships, which is a whole different ball game. And probably without those stations, we would never have got the commercial radio. But we did get it in the end, and the BBC did have some competition on their hands from October the 8th, 1973. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
This has been a Long in the Tooth television production. Subscribe to Peter's channel for more short bites of information for the radio generation.